So just preparing for the homebrew competition here in Nelson. Here's my 3 entries. Right, first one is entry number 9, and it's a Cascade Session Ale. So that's made as a kit with New Zealand Cascade hops. Just a plain basic ale with added hops. And number 10, we've got my Imperial Rauch smoked maple ale. So this should be interesting. I actually haven't tried it yet, apart from during fermentation, in which it tasted alright. So we'll see how that goes. Bit of a blind entry really. But yeah, no, it's carbonated nicely and it's cleared up, so we'll see how that one goes. That one's a strong bastard. That is 9.7% apparently, according to calculations. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Next one is number 11, and that is an Imperial Kohatu Ale. So that one's an all grain, like this one. It's also a grain. So this one's an all grain and it has Kohatu hops added to it. So nothing too fancy there. And that one's 8.4%. So that one's getting up there as well. Hence Imperial. What else we got going? So since I'm helping organise the competition, I've sort of tasked myself with getting some stuff together. So here we've got some clean rinse water just in one of my fermenters, which I cleaned out, and just a rinse water discard bucket just to pretty much go underneath like that. So I'll take that along, and among a couple of other things, I designed the flyer that went out, so that was pretty cool. Hopefully we have a fair response from that. I guess we'll see. At the moment we've got about 6 or 7 people entering, with about 14 different beers, and this is leading up to the event. The event is in the morning, or tomorrow, sorry, and we're actually hoping that we'll have another sort of 14 or 15 people enter on the spot. It always happens, not the ideal situation, but that's what you get. So we'll see how that goes. What else we got going here? Oh yeah, for the competition, what we've done is we're going to organise the brews, the homebrew, into different sort of stages. So yeah, so we'll have light, then medium, and then darker brews. So for instance, the lights might be like pilsners and lagers and things like that, and working our way over to medium will be things like I don't know, like wheat beers, ales, and then through to your imperial ales, ambers, towards the end. And the darker beers will be things like I'd say probably barley wine, because it's a stronger beer, a lot more malt in there. If we get any enter, probably chuck them towards the back there as well. Things like porters and stouts, that sort of stuff. So that's kind of how it's going to go. And we've organised some jugs through Lee at Sprig Fern, which was cool. He called some people and got some together for us. So we'll probably need like I don't know, like 20 or 30 jugs to handle all the beers. We'll just have each stage, so for instance we'll start off with lights, and we'll just go nuts and chuck all the beers into jugs, boom, just shove that onto the stand, and everyone can bring their little plastic cups and just tip a little bit in, and give it a check and a taste, and then they'll write that down on the marking sheet and hand that in afterwards, I guess. So the competition is going to run for a few hours, I can imagine. Just who knows, we might have heaps of people turn up and it might take forever, but we'll get through for one and should be good.